into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. So here comes Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country. From Japan.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Another scoring shot there. He got caught clean by a left hook. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Beautiful counter shot. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five.
He's been knocked down. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Continues to touch him up. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. What a nightmare scenario! A true champ. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. So much for defensive abilities. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in...
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now.
And they got caught! Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
So the referee says he can continue.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs...
Do you believe what we are seeing? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Stumbling around in potholes. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. But the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Oh my, that's a game changer. He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So much for defensive abilities. He is down big time on the score. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sent.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. He was in big trouble. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Beautiful counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What's the referee thinking right now? Takes a deep breath. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. The defense failed them. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night, night.